So it is like 7 p.m. right now, the night before my exam tomorrow. I just woke up because the winter snowstorm here in Texas had us like hibernating at weird hours that whole like week and a half without heat for the majority of it. Just went straight from this random storm to jumping right back into school because Texas can't decide on itself and is now sunny and bright. So we're gonna have the exam and quiz that we missed all at once. I woke up like with this like, and I'm like, it's here. Like the thoughts and the paralyzing thoughts and self-doubt that caused the years of delay in going back to school. And I'm just trying to remind myself that I just need to show up. So I'm avoiding. I do it because at that moment, I don't believe that it's physically possible to succeed in it. It's a lack of belief in myself. But I've been studying my ass off, and leading up to this, I studied for the quiz that didn't happen because of the storm. And right now I just want to take care of myself a little bit, mentally, physically, prepare and nourish, and get right back to studying, hopefully, and avoiding these thoughts that gradually grow. Yeah. So right now I'm about to, I don't know, I'm like already, right now I'm gonna go eat, take advantage of the support that I have in this household, have some coffee, shower, get this place feeling organized, and hopefully study with y'all. All right? Okay. I figure I had my coffee with y'all. Oh, it's too hot. So I had dinner, showered, had a low-key cry sesh, got that all out. Checked in with fam. Probably gonna walk the dogs too in a little bit. Trying to think of the baby steps. I'm trying not to think of the clock in my head and just trying to remind myself that being in a good mental space is just as important as all the knowledge I'm trying to gain in my studies. I did take my time. I think it's been about 2 hours that it took me to do all that when I'm in the place that I'm at right now. But it's good, alhamdulillah. Cleanliness seems to be very therapeutic to me as well, so I'm gonna do that. And then hopefully, inshallah, get started. And that's my goal. I also come to the conclusion for the rest of the night that whether I pass or fail the actual exam, that the only failure is not showing up. I'm the only one that can define what is a failure and what is a success in my life. Even if I fail that exam or freak out in the middle of it, or just bomb it because I just sit there and stare at the paper because of feeling paralyzed in my thoughts, that it's okay, that's gonna be a success because I showed up. Like, I was trying to think of worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, other than quitting, is going there and not doing a thing, not answering one question. And I'm kind of letting that sit in to know that it's not the end of the world. And even if I do that, I will define that as a success. And it's better than all the other attempts of me not even being able to register to a class. Like, I kept applying, getting accepted to a school, and then I couldn't I got paralyzed in my thoughts of, what are you doing? Like, you're fooling everybody. Questioning my intellect, feeling inferior. The thoughts of someone else that I allowed to become my own. Like, all that starts waking up. And then I start beating myself up because of feeling like I threw away all that growth and progress, or all that connection I had with so many people that follow me on social media, where I write about inspiration, about faith, about God, His mercy, about, you know, having peace within yourself, loving and respecting yourself. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm fooling everyone because I don't always feel that way. I do have those thoughts, but I mean, I'm human. I'm going to be merciful with myself. I'm going to be forgiving of my flaws and know that Allah didn't make me by mistake. So whatever journey I'm experiencing, it's all with intention and in God's plan. Yeah. Goal right now, drink coffee. Goal after that, walk dogs. Goal after that, clean up room and study space. After that, study. I will define what is a success and failure. If I show up and just stare at the exam and turn it in, I will consider that a success. That is what I'm defining. I'm not defining that as a failure. That's me showing up after all these years and wanting it for so freaking long. For so freaking long. No. All right. Okay. I have to get up. As you can see, we get things situated. Alhamdulillah, feels so much better. So we finished everything to feel centered and balanced and ready to start the actual study session. Inshallah, it feels and smells so good in here. But yeah, I didn't put makeup on, but I definitely put my wings on because they help me fly. So just like my study with me's, going to get snacks, drinks, whatever it is that I need, and make my list on my little mini dry erase board and get things started. Right now, I'm still pretty awake, but inshallah I know that I have to get some form of sleep. I don't want to crash, that's not healthy. But there's just a few more flashcards I want to go over, and if you're watching my study with me, you're going to see that I was talking to myself most of the time. I think I'm just going to be at my desk a little bit longer and hopefully be going to bed. I'm a lot calmer than I was earlier, or that I anticipated I'd behave this time. I can only do my best. That's literally all I can do. Until the morning.